Hey guys, what is going on? It is Apple here, today giving you guys another Unity tutorial. So basically in the last video I showed you guys how to manipulate objects and create terrain, which is basically the most, well in my opinion, one of the most important things in the whole thing. If you do want to actually test your game, you are of course going to need to actually have a camera so that when you're actually doing stuff there is actually something for you to look at. So you want to go into game object, camera, and boom, there it is. That is your game at the moment. That is literally it. You can turn it off and on. So if you want to go into a cutscene or something, you can always turn it off when something hits something. But for now, that is your actual game. And if you actually want to add in actual UI, well I wouldn't really call it UI, but something to interact with, I'm fairly sure that there is a sprite. Yes, a sprite. So that is our camera preview there. And if we go into our new sprite, you can edit the sprite, make it a different color. There is some different stuff, but I'm fairly sure that we don't want any of this stuff, because all you want to do is just go into this and it should come up with something where you can basically color and you can make it red. So that is now your sprite color. You can also make it scale, which is obviously what you want to do, because otherwise you can't see it. It really sucks because you can't see it. There is absolutely no way, as far as I'm concerned, to actually see where your sprite is. But we do know that if we go into our perspective, this is our perspective from the sprite. So if we now go into our Y and set this down to like 10, as soon as it responds 10, then as you can see the perspective will change. But maybe thinking, how am I actually going to move the camera? Well, this is currently the camera preview, but if you change this to 10, that is where the sprite is. As you can see, it is identical, so you can now see from where the sprite is. So you now know that the new sprite is right here. You can't see it, which means that you have to scale it. As you can see, that is it right there. It's very small, but that is because that is pretty much all you can do at the moment, because there is literally no sprite, it is only a cube. Which is why you need to go into your material, and there should be a default thing somewhere. So now it is going to be a sphere, and we can move this around. So we can now actually see, if we click on the camera preview. Well, the thing is, this is now in a different position, so which is why we want to set this to 70, because 70.1, you have to get this exact, 70.1, new sprite, 98.2. So this is now 98.2. So this is now also looking from the sprite. But as you can see, this is the scene lighting. But at the moment, it's not all that light, which is why we need to add in a spotlight. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. You don't want to add in a spotlight. You want to add in a area light, and you want to scroll this in, and you make sure there is area. And now we position this in this as well. So 70.1, 70.1, position is 10, and 98.2, 98.2. So now, if we actually, here it is, this is our scene. So I basically just dragged that like that, but so what I prefer to do sometimes is have it like that, and then we can have the game right here in a very weird resolution for some reason. But no, I want to swap that around. Well, it doesn't really matter, but this is now our game. So at the moment there is no UI. As you can see, it's actually creating the bake systems, so our light should be up soon. But that is about it for this. If you do like Unity tutorials, make sure to drop a like so that everyone else knows how to use Unity. Also, make sure to subscribe for more Unity tutorials, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.